welcome tonight's bride-to-be.
There's been a change.
You brought my sister to my engagement? I never wanted to hurt you, Serena. Then you should have started with not wearing my ring.
Come on. You don't even love me.
And cheating is your version of honesty. We didn't mean for this to happen. That sentence always sounds better on a liar.
Let's stop pretending. Without the veil name, what are you?
Serena, don't make a scene.
What matters is stability. Vanessa is the better choice now.
For him or for the inheritance? Dad just wants peace. You've been making everything harder. Peace? No. This is theft in evening wear.
Walk away with grace, Serena. For once.
Grace is wasted on cowards.
Redemption system activated. Target Lucian Kane. Failure penalty, permanent loss of inheritance eligibility.
What the hell?
Fine, if hell wants me, I'll go in heels.
Last round, death match!
Target identified. Save him gently. Gently is overrated.
Sweetheart, this isn't a charity gala.
Good. I hate those.
You here to cry over the freak or place a bet?
I'm buying the match.
That's not how this works.
Then I'm buying the cage. Him too.
Warning, emotional trust recommended.
I didn't come here to heal him. I came to use him.
Throw her out.
Touch me, and I'll own this place by morning.
Open it. You don't give orders here.
Look at me. From now on, you listen to me.
Apologize. To who?
To her.
I'm sorry!
Louder.
I said I'm sorry!
You sure you can afford me?
Try me.
Miss Val brought him?
Keep up.
You live in a museum.
No, a snake pit with chandeliers.
Serena, what is that?
A better choice than your fiancé.
You went from heiress to stray collector real fast.
Serena, if you need security, we can hire professionals. He's not security.
Then let the staff seat him outside.
If he stands outside, I walk with him.
Here, start with what suits your level. Or maybe men like you prefer carrying women's shoes.
Stay.
Oh no!
Who made her unhappy? Niels.
You threatening me?
I don't threaten. I remember.
Enough! If Lucian Kane remains under this roof, Serena loses her status as heir candidate.
So that's your price.
Choose.
Then I choose the problem you're afraid of.
Effect immediately.
I didn't ask for this. You never ask, you take.
Security will escort you from executive access.
No need. I know the way out. This old thing doesn't match the new office.
Move. Take it.
Careful. Trash can cut.
Say that again.
You are not authorized to be here.
Say her name.
What?
Miss Vale. Say it. Miss Vale is still family.
This isn't over!
For you, it hasn't even started. This was left for you downstairs.
A trap?
Obviously. Get me a suit for war.
Sir, if you could just lift your chin.
I could also leave.
You won't.
You sound sure.
I paid attention. That's different. Tonight, no biting.
Unless...
Unless I say so.
That's the fighter.
You clean up good. Vanessa, try not to sound impressed.
Sir, table 12 asked for champagne.
See? Some uniforms just don't wash off.
Wrong man.
He's not staff. He's with me.
Cute. Since he's yours, let's see what he's worth.
Say it clearly.
High table. Private game. Winner keeps the seaside estate your mother left you.
You want me to break him?
No. I want you to bankrupt his ego first.
Tell your fighter to sit, unless he only knows fists.
I learn fast.
That I towed thing down. Race? That usually means I'm about to embarrass myself.
Relax. If he embarrasses anyone, it won't be us.
Ow. Did the leash come with bad luck?
You're losing too nightly.
He thinks winning makes him smart.
Focus, mutt.
You blink every time you lie.
He's bluffing.
Your right thumb taps when you're weak. All in.
Sir, that includes the estate claim?
And his crest pin.
You think you can take that from me?
If you're scared, fold.
Open.
No. No, that's impossible. You were loud, not impossible. You think she chose you? She bought you. That's not love. That's inventory.
You gambled with something your pride couldn't afford. Hold it.
Did he lie?
About what?
About me being something you bought.
I paid. You stayed. Facts are boring.
If I stopped being useful, would you still have come for me?
The warning can wait. If I soften now, he will see exactly where to cut.
No.
Good. Honest.
But now you are useful.
And I don't let people damage what's mine.
Mine.
You say cruel things like they're gifts.
And you take pain like praise.
You should stop touching me like that,
Or what?
or I'll forget this is a deal.
I told him he was a tool. My hand still chose the frame my mother left me.
What the hell?
Stay down.
Threat level critical.
Don't move unless I drag you.
That wasn't a suggestion, was it?
Who sent you?
Wrong answer kills slower with me.
He's trained.
No.
You know it.
My father's private security. Sit.
You first. Are you hit?
No.
You're shaking.
I'm annoyed.
You afraid I'll die?
I'm afraid my knife will break.
You break into my office to throw jewelry?
Your men came with bullets.
If I wanted you dead, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Try saying that again.
There it is. The animal.
Don't. He wants you angry.
Stop digging into old graves. Stop bringing him into this family, or you lose what little is left.
You're scared of him.
I'm afraid of disorder.
This seat was prepared for you, miss.
I hope you don't mind. It's all that was left.
He stays back.
No. He stands here.
Miss Vale, this is not proper.
Neither is replacing a daughter with a stepdaughter and calling it family tradition.
Why are you always so bitter?
Because I learnt sweetness gets stolen first. From today on, wherever I sit becomes the head of the table.
New mission. Ensure Lucian enters the inheritance right. Failure will result in permanent removal from succession.
What is it?
Miss Vanessa said
Some things never change.
Stop.
That belongs where trash rots. Don't touch it.
No. It's proof you survived, not proof you belong there.
She put you in a suit. Cute. You came too close to her. And you came too close to dreaming.
You think rich girls keep broken things forever? When she's done using you, you'll crawl back where you came from. I don't crawl anymore.
I found a way in. A candidate may name one guardian.
Your family won't accept me.
I'm not asking them.
What happened?
He crossed my line.
Where are we going?
To teach my father what happens when he says no to me.
Guardian entry for Serena Val has been denied.
I'm sure Serena understands rules matter.
Good. Then let's use the rules properly.
This is not a debate.
Section 7. A candidate may name any guardian willing to bleed under oath. No lineage clause, no status clause.
Serena, don't embarrass yourself.
Too late. I was raised here.
My guardian is Lucian Kane.
A cage fighter? In this hall?
He is not fit to stand among this family.
I didn't come to stand among you. I came to stand with her.
Then bleed.
Name the challenge.
3 minutes. If he's still breathing by then, the oath stands.
Don't survive for them.
Then who?
You hit like a memory. Annoying, not lethal.
You talk too much for hired muscle.
Serena, your dog is breaking.
Then stop barking and watch. Poor choice. Lucian. Stand.
You're trained. I was abandoned. That builds worse things. Now tell me, do I belong beside you?
A beautiful display. Tell me, Lucian, did she also tell you her voice once condemned your mother?
Lucian, listen to me.
Did you know?
No.
Did you remember?
See? She always does that. Big eyes, small paws. Everyone forgives her.
I don't remember saying it. That's not the same as lying.
My mother is dead. I don't remember is not enough.
Truth has terrible timing.
You brought me here.
Then don't walk out for his version of the story.
I should have remembered what rich houses do.
Lucian!
Warning, target corruption level rising. Critical threshold approaching.
Pending investigation, Serena Vale is stripped of temporary succession status.
If you leave now, do it because you choose to. Not because my father handed you a wound.
Take me to Richard.
You always did have excellent taste.
And you always did confuse theft with victory.
Come on, Serena. Don't be dramatic. Even the fighter left.
Move.
You really know how to pick men. First me, then him.
Difference is, you disappointed me on purpose.
Look who learned where power lives.
So that's it.
Mr. Kane will be overseeing family security for the ceremony.
He looks better in our colors anyway.
Then keep him close. He bites.
Clara, I know where to find you.
You can't go in there. That's not medical staff.
Family orders.
Funny. I'm family. Lucian?
If this is you, say something.
Stop digging. It'll kill you.
So you're not gone.
She's going to Kane House.
We were here together.
You never stop, do you?
Not when everyone around me lies.
I told you not to come.
And you still sent me the address. How long have you known?
Long enough.
Long enough to use me?
Yes. I got close because you were the door back into that house.
Good. Then stop acting like you're the only one who can weaponize pain.
You think this is a game?
No. I think you want revenge so badly you're terrified it stopped being the only thing you feel.
Don't do that!
Do what?
Talk like you still know me.
Then tell me I'm wrong.
Lucian!
Move!
There's no clear path.
There is now.
You can still leave me and make it.
I hate your family. But I can't watch you die.
He needed a hospital yesterday.
Then keep him alive today. Hidden memory unlocked. On the night Evelyn Kane died, child Serena was sedated.
Drugged.
If fire won't separate them, I'll do it with betrayal.
Knew you'd come.
If you lied, I walk.
If I lied, you wouldn't still be staring. You want the truth? Monica kept everything. You always came to me before.
That was before I learned your spine was decorative.
Perfect timing.
This is a setup.
Take your hand off her.
Why? She didn't ask me to.
Lucian!
Of course.
Don't do this.
You don't get to say that while standing in his room.
You really do inspire violent devotion.
Shut up.
You drugged a child.
I know about the sedatives. I tried to stop her.
Then tell me everything.
Evelyn came that night to save you. Mrs. Monica said you were sick, sedated you, and when Evelyn tried to take you out, she screamed, "Intruder!"
And me?
You were barely awake. She leaned down and made you repeat the word.
She used me.
Evelyn died protecting you.
Monica made a mess. I made it disappear. The boy was collateral. The mother, unavoidable.
What will you do?
Not scream, not beg. I'll use the only thing this family worships.
Coronation night, you will drag Serena out yourself, or I reveal the last Kane's secret.
Serena Vile has no standing here.
You came without an invitation?
I lived here. That outranks card stake.
Still addicted to losing in public?
Talk less. You improve in silence.
Lucian. Remove her.
So this is the part where you obey?
Endure it. Tonight ends with them at your feet.
You heard him. Leave.
Fine.
About time.
Where?
Wine cellar, behind the third cask.
What's in there?
Everything they buried.
Mom?
If you're seeing this, Richard has already cornered you.
You knew. Behavioral guidance program active.
I couldn't leave you power without a path, so I left instructions disguised as inevitability.
You forced me to find him.
Correction. I forced you to stop obeying your father.
Lucian was never the punishment.
He was the key. Veil power doesn't belong to Richard's cruelty. It belongs to the line that built it and the one willing to cleanse it.
So that's how I end them.
I was wondering who found Elena's little graveyard. Goodbye, Serena. You always had your mother's talent. Walking into traps, thinking they're truths.
Say it clearly.
Fine. I drugged you. Evelyn should have minded her place. Elena should have stopped being adored. But women like them never know when to stay small.
You killed her because you were jealous.
I killed her because she was useful dead. You should have stayed buried with your mother's principles.
How did you...
Stay with me.
She confessed.
Don't be stupid! You made a child bury my mother with one word.
Lucian, no. If she dies here, she escapes. Tomorrow night, I open blood debt adjudication.
Vanessa Vale, step forward.
You wear stolen power well.
That's because power never asks where it came from.
Before coronation, one matter remains.
Serena Vale is hereby declared unstable, compromised by criminal influence, and unfit for succession.
A tragic but necessary decision.
For the family's future, I'm proud to support Vanessa.
How are you still standing? Bad people keep underestimating how inconvenient that is.
You have no standing here.
Wrong. By Article 9, subsection blood debt, I petition immediate adjudication.
If granted, coronation must stop.
You can't! Watch me.
State your accusation.
Monica Vale orchestrated the death of Evelyn Kane and manipulated a child witness to bury the truth. This is grief speaking. She's confused.
She's old. She could say anything.
You'll speak when someone asks for noise.
Do you swear to witness truth?
I do.
Who had the keys to the East Nursery that night?
Mrs. Monica.
Who ordered the sedative?
Mrs. Monica. She's lying!
Then answer me. What sedative? Which dosage? Why was it billed through your private fund?
You said I was confused. Strange. I'm asking very specific questions.
You're humiliating my mother!
No. I'm introducing her to consequences.
Enough. Evelyn Kane's death was a necessary sacrifice. This family had to survive.
He said it.
And now he says the rest.
You all want sentiment. I preserved order.
You sold a child into hell.
I removed a liability.
Say his mother's name. Not liability, not sacrifice. Her name.
Evelyn Kane.
And what did you do after she died?
I protected the family. I protected our name.
By burying hers. By erasing his. I don't want your approval anymore.
I invoke maternal succession claim.
That challenges the current house head directly.
Good.
Then you know the cost. A house challenge requires a guardian willing to stake life and blood. And yours may not even be Kane. Nathaniel Gray, estate trustee for the late Kane family.
You were told to stay silent.
I was told to protect lawful succession. Lucian Kane is the sole surviving legitimate heir of the Kane line. His identity was suppressed through unlawful influence following the death of Evelyn Kane.
Documents can be forged.
Then challenge the court seals, the blood trust, and the probate record in front of every elder here.
So I was stolen twice.
Not anymore.
Even if he's Kane, he's still just your pet.
Dogs bite. But I have a name now. And I don't waste teeth on trash.
Fine. Then let's talk about her. Serena may not even be veiled by blood. Ask her where she came from.
Elena wasn't the saint everyone thinks.
Interesting. If you're not his daughter, you're nothing here.
Then answer one thing. If you truly believed I had no claim, why spend your whole life trying to steal it? Because perception matters.
No. Blood mattered to you. Or you wouldn't have poisoned a child's life to secure your own. So let's be precise. When did you discover I wasn't Vale? Before or after you shoved your daughter into this family?
Answer the question.
This is irrelevant.
Exactly. Because if blood were the issue, Vanessa would never have stood on that coronation line.
Mom?
Shut up. Say it clearly for the room.
She is not Richard's daughter!
Good thing my claim was never built on Richard. Vale's succession through Elena's line stands without his blood.
One final rule remains.
For a house challenge, the Guardian must endure 3 sanctions without breaking oath.
No.
You want the throne? I'll walk you to it.
Do you withdraw?
No.
Did you use her?
At first.
And now?
Now I choose her.
If she stops this, she forfeits.
Don't.
The oath holds!
Don't look back. Take the seat.
Lucian, if I don't have it, neither do you!
You were never close.
Look at where you ended up.
I was misled. I didn't know.
You always knew enough to choose yourself. I request formal penalties.
Granted.
Monica Vale and Vanessa are permanently removed from the Vale Registry. All trusts, residence, titles, and social privileges under this house are revoked.
You can't erase me!
Watch how easily a house spits out what poisoned it. Ethan Cole, your alliance petition is void. Return the Vale privileges granted through engagement. Richard Vale, by elder authority and blood debt ruling, you are stripped of the house seat.
You think this makes you different?
No. This makes me dangerous to people like you.
Serena, I can fix this.
Fix what?
Us. What we were.
There was never an us.
You'd choose him? After everything?
You are not his competition.
All hail the new head of House Vale.
Come here.
Lucian Kane is not my bodyguard.
Not my weapon. Not something I bought from a cage. He is the only partner and guardian I recognize.
You didn't redeem me. You gave me a reason to kneel.
Any regrets?
You locked the cage. I swallowed the key a long time ago.